funny and make one of them do the intro.
In fact, we're live now. One of you should do the intro.
I'll flip a coin, decide who.
Sure.
Do it.
Alright, one of you call it.
Tails.
I'll take heads.
It is Tails.
Oh boy, I'm doing the intro. Hello and welcome everybody to another Library of Ruina stream. Just a heads up, Library of Ruina is a game that contains many trigger warnings, and we are late into the game, so there will be even more than usual, possibly. I've not seen this part yet. My name is Chapstick. I am a round boy who is here for a good time, not a long time. And this is not a blind playthrough. Puma, our lovely host, has played through the game before. This is also not a walkthrough. This is just a group of friends getting together and having a good time. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything else, but I have already introduced myself, so I pass the microphone to Mega. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Mega, she, her. I'm addicted to gacha games, except I did something really cool in one of my recent gacha games, and I got the pink horse to win the finals, so I felt very proud of myself. That's my introduction.
Pass the baton.
It's Gern.
Oh, why to me? Oh, sure. Hi, I'm usually the one doing this lately. I've decided to be mean to my friends because I'm tired. Additionally, I have been playing a lot more Limbus Company. I'm almost caught up on story. I've just reached Kanto 8. I'm having a great time. No spoilers for Limbus Company because only Puma and I know stuff.
Hi, I'm Puma. I'm the host. He, him.
I was going to pass it to you, but sure.
I snatch it out of your hand. I have sent the scripts out. We are going to have a completely calm and rational discussion between two bad bitches, and then I'm going to kill one of them. For this fight, we are fighting Elena, the Blood Fiend, with Bina, Azel as Olivier, Sean as Mirene, Yum Yum as Callow, which at this point I think is their canon ID, and Juanita as Alan. Major upgrade from working at Hom Hom Pang Pang, to be honest. What's this? Elena has an ad? What could this be?
Oh, it's probably fine.
Also, look at all of her passives. She has so many. This is
Of course.
the least reading a Project Moon player has ever had to do.
So anyway, I assume Chapstick's Elena and Mega's being Bina?
Yeah, Mega's been Bina, so I'll be Elena. One moment. This place feels like a whole nother world.
I bid you welcome, unfamiliar child.
You can skip the introductions. I heard enough about your kind and what you do here. The power to manifest a physical space. I'd almost believe it if someone said this was a singularity. A space full of stars, like the one shining over the city, huh?
I would like to hear what you think of the stars. They say stars are like a compass on the sky that gives guidance to people. In that case, are the stars of the city guiding lights dictating where the city should go? Or are they representations of the city itself? Are these stars shining over the city, or is it the cities reflected in them?
Does that matter? There are forced interpretations attached to them either way. To me, a star is nothing more than a dot in the sky. And they give off a forbidding impression like they're looking down upon us from their highest spot.
That's what a star means to you. I see.
Many alluring tales are told of stars, but when you observe one up close, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Isn't that what a star is? I have no interest in such pathetic things. I didn't rise to a star because I wanted to.
Most beings who have become stars did so simply by following their wants, much like you did.
You're right. I only did what I wanted to do, walking along a dry trail. We simply quenched our desires just like your kind always do, yet they feared us to an unreasonable degree. Blood fiends, blood red night. Those names plainly show how they perceive us, even though they know that we're fundamentally humans like them. But I suppose there's no use in complaining about it at this point.
That I must wonder how you felt when you craved for human blood, if you still consider yourself one.
Feelings? I just kill and be done with it. I've got to do something to slake this searing desire that gradually grows stronger. I guess I wasn't always like this. At first, for myself, I bit into the flesh of other humans and drank their blood for my own sake. The severe thirst was one thing, but there was also something I wanted to know. Have I become a beast that must feed on human blood like the others? Or am I just a pathetic runaway escaping from reality? Or am I a mere human who has gone insane from the fiendish circumstances and twisted desires? I would continuously ask myself that question as I chewed on their flesh. What could be the reason? Maybe I was desperate to convince myself. I used to be an ordinary human being living an ordinary life, after all. Eventually, I found myself looking for a conclusion for a matter that won't have one. I guess I still had a grip on my sanity at that time, even as I shoved bits of flesh into my mouth from the irresistible thirst. I constantly questioned myself, telling myself that this was wrong. Well, it's all a story of the past. It's funny to look back on those times.
Are you amused by the image of your past self seeking an answer for a question that has none?
I doubt your kind would have viewed us any differently even if I continued to think about it. I don't expect your kind to take a sudden shift and change your views on us or anything. If they want to live their lives as they see fit, then they won't stop me from doing the same. Think about it. We can't roam the streets in peace. We're forced to live in the darkness. What sins have we committed to deserve this treatment? Why must we suffer to ensure that your kind lives a painless life? We're humans, just like you. We just look a bit different. Seeing your kind lavishly pursue your desires while we're left in the dark, it's only natural for me to feel indignant, isn't it? If they won't reconsider how they see us no matter what we do, we'll gladly stop holding back and live as we like.
That is an intriguing tale.
Intriguing? Oh, whatever. If that's how you want to take it. What you think or what kind of world you want to make are all irrelevant to me anyways, no?
You would be right. Now is the time to fight for where you stand. Be prepared.
Bina really just hit her with the, that's nice.
She really did, though.
All right. This fight is pretty basic. Elena heals herself when she hits. She also buffs the Vermilion Cross. We need to redirect her in order for her not to do that. The Vermilion Cross has some annoying counter dice, and we need to churn through those or else Elena can't be hit.
I mean, we all know that Elena is really just a basic ass vampire.
Yeah.
Also, my basic opinion on this fight is really simple. If you know how to play Bina, this is a very easy fight. If you don't know how to play Bina, this can be a very tricky fight.
Get him, Yum Yum!
And we all know this is Yum Yum's floor.
We're not allowed to clash with Elena, which could be a bad thing, but there is a way around it. If we play defense dice that are faster than she is and those defense dice are one-sided, we'll queue them up and be able to use them against her, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Additionally, the Vermilion Cross has all speed dice of the character lose 3 speed while this page is in use. If this page hits an enemy, use it again on another random enemy. We need to clash with this with Bina's Fairy, even though Bina will be struck, because Fairy prevents the die from being recycled. She'll take the hit so that nobody else has to. I play a lot of Bina.
Yep, that's exactly what I mean by if you know how Bina works, this is not a tricky fight. If you don't, you'll make mistakes like not doing what Puma just said. Like that dice being recycled can absolutely delete a person.
It's also okay if Elena deals a little bit of damage to us. While it's true that she's going to heal herself back up, we also haven't done a lot of damage to her. And if we take out her ad, she's basically defenseless. Unlike some of the other fights, the Vermilion Cross isn't particularly tanky. He's got a lot of health and stagger, but he's not endured to different damage types. As you can see, queuing up some counter dice has countered Elena's strategy. The other thing is that even though Bina is sort of the linchpin of this floor, she's pretty tanky. She can take some hits.
I forget. Doesn't Bina have 500 health?
100.
Right. I know it was absurdly high compared to everyone else. I suppose I'm just on Limbus Company numbers still.
There's no way that Bina's going to win the clash with Elena's mass attack, but when Bina hits with her mass attack, she gives allies protection. So even though we're going to face tank this hit from Elena, we're not going to take very much damage. Hilariously, I think Shockwave sucks, and this fight is one of the places to use it.
Sorry, I will be right back.
Take your time.
Yes, many of these fights just take a while. They aren't necessarily difficult. I shouldn't say that. A lapse in concentration can absolutely get you killed in any of these fights.
Yeah, I may be making them look easy, but the first time I did this, it took me 2 weeks to get through this.
Oh yeah, first time I went through the entire reverberation, it was like 2 months. Just picking away at it every day for about an hour.
Anyway, Elena's dead.
Huzzah!
I mean, I have to finish her off, but Elena's super fucking dead.
Deaf to all vampires.
Every single one. They are horrible, evil creatures.
The Blood Fiends deserve the Blood Fiend War. Any other horrible things I can say that I'll have to bite my words if we ever play Limbus Company?
Bina over here. I wish for you to have eternal rest this time. Well, there's only one left. So when Mega... I mean, there's two left, but there's one left right now.
We're getting closer by the day.
Elena is as I remembered her, Skern. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, the next one's not.
The next one is not. The next one's actually hard. Also, if you didn't know about canceling the Vermilion Cross's attack, it would be like, help, what do I do?
Yeah.
He keeps punching me.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
we won. It's Hokma time.
Nice. Hi, nice.
I'm sure nothing go wrong with Hokma time.
Hokma.
Thank you. I assume I'll be Hokma.
You've been Hokma for a while. Yep. Would you like to be Pluto?
I can do my best.
Evil lawyer, go.
Evil lawyer.
Right,
Okay.
for this fight, we have Hokma as Nikolai, Permelia as Bayard, Solastra as the Purple Tear, Kofi as Shao. It wasn't on purpose, it just happened. And this rando Gabriella as Bamboo Hat. She looks focused.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm saving my voice for the end. Puma knows why.
Yep.
Greetings. I am Hokma. I am the librarian who guards this floor.
You are quite the polite gentleman. This wasn't unexpected from the library that was rumored to be brutal. Not to mention this place also has a rather quiet, moody atmosphere. Not bad. The silence and emptiness makes it hard for one to believe that the macabre? Macabre.
Grim,
You got it right the first time.
grisly, dark.
Yes. Atrocity of turning people into books has taken place here on multiple occasions. May I ask who the people behind you are?
They are the assistant librarians who shall aid me in receiving you warmly. You may introduce yourselves to each other.
But of course, my name is Pluto. I believe this was a floor dedicated to the topic of religion. What is religion in your view, if I may ask?
What could it be? I would say that it is what one firmly believes in, and a state of mind that gives motivation and significance to their deeds.
Is the power of a belief really limited to endowing one with such a mindset? Doing deeds for the good of this world doesn't inherently make one a good person, and neither does committing a bad deed make one evil. Even if one performs misdeeds, they could be a virtuous person, and can be forgiven for anything. I'd argue that belief and religion are what enable ones to think that everything they conceive and accept is right. In that context, faith in religion has to be truly selfish and cruel concept.
I suppose your statement isn't entirely incorrect.
Do you agree with it?
I could say it is true that an unsteady and crumbled mind is prone to absorb improper beliefs.
Unsteady, you say?
Do you have anyone or anything you believe in?
I can't say for sure. I tend not to place faith in what I cannot see. In fact, I cannot be entirely certain of if I am in reality or in a dream, or if I am actually looking at you or not. I even question the fact that I am here, standing on my own 2 feet. After all, it may be a mere product of an illusion. Humans can fool their own sense. How can I believe in what does not exist, let alone worship it? That would be akin to sensing coldness upon touching a hot object, and vice versa. For instance, what if there was a deceptive entity that masked one's perception of the world with falsehood?
Regardless of the reality, if one perceives it in a certain way, that would become an undeniable truth. Even if it turns out to be false, the fact that one believes it to be the truth at the moment remains stalwart. To believe in something, one must believe in themselves and their views on it.
You are speaking spacious words. I only realized the day that I cannot blindly trust what my eyes show me. In that moment of the past, I was made a fool. The shallow promise that our safety would be secured, the thin piece of contract, is what cost me everything. Had he not saved me, I might have drowned myself in resentment towards the whole world and met my end. And now I plan to take the path he intends to open. If I had to state one thing I believe in, it would be Sir Regalia and the new world he shall create.
Let me ask you what makes you put your faith in him.
If I can close my eyes and open them again to a new world forever devoid of lies, I will readily believe in him. And I hope you will come to appreciate the city when it becomes such a place.
I will refrain from stating my assessments. My opinion matters little to you, after all.
Well, if you say so. In that case, be prepared.
Pluto's alright. I don't agree with him, but he's alright.
So do you want to talk about what makes this fight tricky?
He makes
Besides the fact you almost never get to play Hokba, so you don't really know what Hokba does.
he makes copies of your librarians.
So mean.
And then he gives you contracts that you have to fulfill or something bad happens.
And as I said before, who actually used Hokba's floor? Because I certainly didn't until this fight.
It could do anything.
I mean, I unlocked Hoko's floor whenever I was playing, but I had like one librarian when other floors had all of them.
Exactly. And whereas Bina has Bina, therefore there's a reason to use Bina. Hokba doesn't have anything special. Anyway, his floor is actually kind of nutty. It's just you only get to use it basically in this fight.
Permelia is not allowed to play cards that only cost 1, otherwise she will take a significant chunk of her health bar in damage. But 0-cost cards are okay.
Yeah, she doesn't know what a forced contract is like. That physically hurts you if you don't fail, if you fail to fulfill it.
Hokma must spend all his light. Gabriella can only clash.
Honestly, I think this is the fight that really yells at you for one of the basic rules of all Project Moon games. Don't just go to autopilot, actually read what's going on. Like, I won't go into details simply because it would be massive spoilers. But when I beat Kanto 7, I ended up doing it entirely because I did the thing that every Project Moon player should do and actually read the enemy's passives.
What?
It saved my life multiple times. You know, before I took my turn, I checked what they could do.
Nani? This one will actually take a little bit.
Yeah. Would you like me to distract people?
Yes.
I've been talking about Limbus Company. We can go more into Limbus Company, even though Chapstick hasn't really played it.
That's alright, I don't really intend to.
Mega. That's why Ishmael is so overpowered.
Yeah, she seems like it.
Have you stolen mine yet to try her?
No, I've been using your Rhodia.
Knight of Despair?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Knight of Despair, Rhodia?
She can't die. It's
That is
awesome.
correct.
It's awesome. It's great.
There is a fight in 7.5. I'm not going into details. But the initial part of the fight is they use a very, very strong attack, and because it's round 1, you don't have any egos.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to just have someone tank it. I've had Rhodia tank it, and it just sets her into, okay, now everything's a negative coin. Good luck! I guess I win.
That's fun. I have been enjoying trying to build more teams. And slowly making my Rupture team.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I got new Otis, I got my Tremor team. I'm pretty excited about that.
Nice. I have a Tremor sinking team that I'm rather fond of that I'm trying to get to max level at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Though when I did the hard mode mirror dungeon, what I ended up doing is just all of my strongest units, which was a weird mix of Rupture, Sinking, and Tremor simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up beating the final boss of the mirror dungeon in 2 turns.
Wow.
It was really funny.
That's pretty crazy.
Turns out when you're doing plus 180 extra damage through Rupture and Sinking, every time they do any swing, and most of your characters have 4 coins, you can do a lot of damage in 1 turn.
There are a couple bosses that, depending on who I bring in with me, yeah, I can wipe them out pretty quickly. I guess this also helps that, like, I know exactly what to aim for those bosses because of how often I choose to fight them in the mirror dungeon.
Oh
But
yeah.
Like the easiest one for me to fight is Frog.
For a long time, Frog actually gave me trouble.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't have enough damage to immediately destroy their eyes, they can just overwhelm you.
That does make sense, yes. Don't know if it was stated before stream, but I finally beat Ricardo.
Nice.
And I cried.
I believe you shouted for joy as everyone was we're all dying.
Okay, so yes, it literally was just like, oh my god, I beat it! And then everybody started dying, and I was like, but I won, guys! And then I went to go play Pretty Derby, and I cried.
Seems like a thing of pretty horses and death.
Pretty horses and death. The thing is, whether I was crying because I was playing Limbus, or after experiencing that horrible thing and watching everybody die repeatedly, and then the information that gets presented to you from the Ricardo fight, whether that made me cry as soon as I played Pretty Derby, or just watching pretty horse girls just trying to do their best, I don't know which one made me cry. The answer is yes. It's just yes to both of them.
I mean, trying your hardest no matter what's happening to you is kind of the theme of Ricardo's fight.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe, you know what? That's a good point. Oh, that fight. That fight was traumatizing. I am very glad that I have heard so many stories of people struggling with that fight, because that entire fight, like, was so, I don't even know how to describe it. It was so overwhelming sometimes. It would just basically be like I know when I'm about, like, I know when there's no point to continuing the fight. I'm like, I just lose. So, and that happened multiple times.
It's a tricky one. Admittedly, I did not ever hit the give up button, and did end up beating him with just Ishmael left. So It can happen.
Yeah.
Then again, I know one of your issues is you didn't have a great Ishmael, whereas I definitely did.
Yeah, and then I learned you could take your friends' units into the fight, and I was like, "Whippy!"
Yeah, then you just start stealing mine.
Yep, and your Rhodia helped me win that fight. It was fantastic.
She can't die, I swear.
I was so happy that the pretty lady defended me.
It's okay. I had a fight in Kanto 7 that's really tricky. It's one of those fights where everyone's going in. It's just only 6 at a time. Rhodia was the first person in, and literally every other sinner died.
Oh.
And Rhodia won with 10 HP left and 27 stacks of bleed.
I'll be back in a moment.
Rhodia said, "Don't worry, I've got this."
Just really embodying the Night of Despair.
Yeah. Everybody's dead? That's okay. I've got this.
Also, for those actually watching the stream, yes, this fight is very tricky, and that is why Puma has to kind of focus on here. You might notice that people have actually died. That's been a while since that's happened.
Yeah, this is one I have to actually really try on.
You almost got it, though. Like, I don't think you're going to lose.
I don't either. We got all the ads gone. Pluto should become vulnerable next turn.
Yes. Everyone knows Pluto's mortal weakness. Any lawyer's mortal weakness. Religion.
The star.
It's so pretty. It's devoured that rather nice background music. Also, because the Vluberation theme plays during these boss fights, it's been so long since I've actually heard Hokuma's theme. So how do you think Pluto feels about being beaten up by a priest?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
This fight is actually pretty close.
Yeah, you could absolutely lose this. I don't think anyone should blame you if you do. It's a rough fight.
1 second, I'll be right back.
I'm back.
Anyone notice that Chapstick and Mega can't be in the room at the same time? I certainly do.
Interesting.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's this Mega?
Exactly. This is really a, let's just say you have to clench a bit on how close this fight is. Good luck. You believe in yourself, Puma? Do you believe in the blue star that has eaten all the sound?
I don't know if I do.
That's so pretty.
Oh, okay, this is a loss.
It happens. Pluto's
That
tricky.
happens. Pluto's the first one I lost to.
Of the entire reverberation.
Yep. I'm looking at our time, and we're still ahead of time, too. Because we've been giving about half an hour for each of them.
And you slaughtered Elena really easily.
I did.
I mean, disgusting vampires deserve death.
Yeah, 100%.
I am back. And I think it's pretty good that, like, of everything that has happened so far, like, only losing once so far, I think that's pretty solid.
Extremely.
Yeah, I'm very happy with my performance against the ensemble.
Let me be incredibly clear. My first playthrough, every single ensemble I've lost to at least 10 times. Except Tanya and Elena, funny enough. Like, it took me a while to find a deck that beat Oswald. I remember that. Just had to figure out what's a single target, high damage skill that doesn't cost much. Also, minor spoilers, but Argalia shouldn't be a problem. I think Puma would agree Argalia fight's not that bad.
Yep.
Well, I know we're not on a break, but may I use the long fight here to get my ice cream?
Yeah, let's get some ice cream.
Ice cream.
Excellent.
I got some really high damage rolls on these guys.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that part's not nice, but poor Celastra.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. I need to check on my dog.
Much better. Alright, you need to spend all of your light if possible.
I'm back. How's killing the lawyer?
Much better.
I'm back. How goes it?
Much better.
Nice.
So I managed to get baptism, White Knight's thing that upgrades baptism, and then I also got one sin. So we're healing. We're sustaining.
I believe that's how I beat him the first time. Of just, you can't kill me if I heal fast enough.
Xiao restores all of his light every turn, but must end his turn with 0 light, or else he takes a bunch of damage, which, it's Xiao, that's really easy to do. Twist my leg, why don't ya?
This is just a buff. What downside?
Oh no, Primelia's gonna be trapped and sealed away next turn, and they're gonna make us fight a copy of her. That's never happened before.
I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu. Reminds me I need to finish D&D stuff. It's fine. We have multiple weeks off. I mean, nothing's happened to Vermilia. What are you talking about? Your favorite NPC? Nothing bad can ever happen to her. You enjoy having an emotional breakdown as her.
Yeah, it was great.
Last time you play. We'll put those episodes up sometime. We have them saved.
Thank you, Jesus.
I have forgiven all of your sins.
I love that.
But not him. Kick his ass.
You can forgive him in the afterlife.
I shall show him all the mercy, for I know you have none.
Dang, one sin's a bro. Alright, we're definitely snowballing at this point.
Yeah, I think compared to last time you got this. And then there's just one more fight, and then everything's done, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I can talk about this now. Who wants to play Argalia? Since we all have played Argalia.
I can't be Argalia.
Yeah, you're Roland.
Yeah. I mean, I can be Argalia if no one else steps up for it. I don't mind.
I have a big scene after this, so I'm not taking him. Vega, how do you feel about Chapstick being Argalia? You cool with that?
Sure.
Congratulations, you probably get to do one of the most fun scenes, Chapstick.
Hooray.
Yeah, Pluto is dead on next turn. If Bleed doesn't kill him. He's got 39, 42, 45 burn, and Kofi is mad. All right.
Oh boy, a script.
Are we able to have a 5 real quick before the Regalia fight? There's a lot happening in my house right now. That's why I asked.
I will state that probably the bigger break's going to be after the Argalia fight.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I just need to go make sure things are good.
You can go check. It's okay. But
Thank
the bigger
you.
break isn't going to be for a bit. So we just get to hang out and vibe for 5 minutes?
Sounds like it. I've been enjoying salad.
What?
Ooh, what kind?
I bought a just like a pre-made salad kit, but it sounded good, and it actually was good. It's like a poblano bacon and cheddar salad.
Nice.
And then last night I cooked a ton of chicken that I marinated in salsa because at the grocery store I really only have like two choices. Either I can pay a reasonable amount of money for a fuckload of chicken, or I can pay an unreasonable amount of money for a reasonable amount of chicken.
So clearly it's the first option.
Yes. So I have a ton of chicken that I'm just working into everything. So I just chopped up a bunch of that chicken and threw it in the salad. It's actually pretty good.
I mean, my dinner was similar of a Caesar salad where I then reheated and chopped up chicken tenders to put in it.
All right. Here we go.
Go time.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Roland will receive his guest alone. Roland's like, Roswin, Sebra, I've got this. And they're like,
cool.
Okay. It goes back to reading romance novels.
Slowly puts on the gloves. Oh, okay, we're stepping out of this.
Sebra, do you think we got written out of the story?
What? No, I looked ahead and...
Come on, Roland. Are you really going to keep your mouth shut before me?
What do you want to hear? We both know each other's goals.
You aren't still being oversensitive because we hurt Angela's feelings, are you? Of course you aren't. You're just mad because a wrench was thrown in your oh-so-perfect plan.
Rich coming from the man who pulled this shit.
I wonder what you're implying by this. Something wrongful? See, I can't understand the distinction between right and wrong. The right things are ingrained into human beings in the name of common sense, hindering their progress and making them live unhappy lives.
What horseshit are you spewing this time?
You know, what they often call definitions. Why does time flow in one direction? That's because you think time has to flow one way. Why is it the right thing? What makes something right? Why do we have to bother deciding what's right? Maybe it's because there's an entity that drew those lines, so we can't progress any further. Why is the concept of rightness trying to restrain human desires? Why is it impeding our advancement? Are the questions I asked. I raised these questions and worked out an answer shortly after, and now I'm going to announce it to all of the city.
You sound like a Reddit moderator. So let me get this straight. You're rambling that it's possible to go back in time and shit if that mold is broken? You're wasting your life on useless ideas.
No, it will be possible. You just can't get out of the mold because you're firmly holding on to it, doubting the possibility. Without this mold, our ascent will reach infinite heights. There is no hypothesis, it's a fact that can be proven. Having realized that, our ensemble now stands before you like this.
You talk big, but you just want to get rid of the pain you're carrying in truth. Am I wrong? You want to crush me, the city, and most of all, Angela for taking Angelica's life.
Do you think I'm like you? You might have seen through one thing, but you can't see further than that. I'm not planning to return my suffering in full. I won't deny it, though. Perhaps I did think of doing it at first. My only light was taken from me twice. For a brief moment, I felt all kinds of emotions before that piano. Despair, obsession, rage, sorrow. But it took no time for those feelings to dissipate into nothing. Everything. Yes, everything seemed beautiful afterwards. Was it truly a tragedy that I lost her? Who defines it as a tragedy? Roland, you may still be blinded by wrath, but I made the decision that I will care not about those feelings anymore.
As if. You're clinging on to the justification that it's for Angelica's sake even now.
That's not it, Roland. I'm going to send off Angelica with this performance. I won't be going on an unsightly rampage, unlike a certain someone. That Angelica can justify the pursuit of an ambition tainted by unclean desires is just a dreadful excuse now.
If you realized that, why don't you also drop the excuse about this being her dirge or whatever?
Humans can be so finicky, no? That's why I'm preparing this performance. This performance will be my final enlightenment, and I'll share it with everyone at the same time. Moreover, this dirge will be the last thing I do for Angelica.
I still have no idea what you're saying. I guess your bullshittery levels are off the chart for me, huh?
The existence of things we cannot understand is what makes life fun. I'll continue to chase after what lies beyond my understanding after this. Which means I'm going to wield the power to ceaselessly move forward. To do that, I'll have to take the power you're keeping in your storage into my own two hands, isn't that right? Let's end our affectionate conversation here. You're still keeping those gloves. How putrid.
Shut up.
So, catharsis for Roland?
100%.
This is basically a cutscene fight, just a cutscene you can lose.
I believe in Puma to not lose.
Mm-hmm.
Roland's mad.
Big Angie. You got me with the fucking Reddit moderator line. You wove that in there just right. I was half about to be like, you know what, Roland? I also don't know what I'm saying. This guy's fucking crazy. Sorry, this guy being me.
Okay, I have to ask Mega this very simple question.
Yes.
Still in Duragalia?
Did I say I was?
Earlier on, yes. When you
I
first
think
met him.
I think I was like aesthetically yes. But
So there's a type of crazy you're not into.
I have a line. I don't on it. Like I do dig him aesthetically. He looks nice. He is attractive. But nah. I'll take Beta.
Yeah. That's a good way to summarize him. Nah.
Nah.
No thank you. Pass.
Listen, you're into killing for me, not killing without reason. Or rather, for the beauty of killing.
Maybe? I don't know. I just like, if I'm gonna go with a kind of crazy around here, I'm gonna go to Beta.
Kabura?
No, Gabura too. Both? Why not both?
Yeah, they're probably into it. You wouldn't survive the process, but they're probably into it.
It's okay, I don't need
Fuse
to
and
survive.
create Gabinera.
I don't need to survive it, it's okay.
That said, I think we all still agree Argalia is incredibly fun to voice act for.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can really put on any voice for him at any time and it'll fit.
Yep.
I wish it didn't clash with that. I might die.
Yep. I think you might lose the cutscene. It's okay. It happens all the time. I do like the Blue Reverberation song. It's just you hear it so little because you only do it during this boss fight.
Would it be a Limbus company spoiler if I asked if it's possible somebody might get an identity version of him?
I mean, it's not a spoiler because no one has it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to know who I think would get it, it's Ryoshu.
I love that. Would Ryoshu have silver hair?
Sure. Faust could also, in theory, get it.
Interesting.
but that's just because both of them have crazy evil. Like, I don't think that's really spoilers to talk about. They kind of revealed that in chapter 1 about themselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely not a spoiler. That's very obvious.
Listen, there's another character I want identity for who has silvery hair. You'll meet her later. It's fine.
Mm.
She's technically in this game.
Have we already met her?
No.
Oh. Is she the Bina boat?
Sure.
It's ogre.
No!
It's fine. This fight is pretty quick. I'll redo it.
The reason I say she's technically in this game, you're never going to meet her. I'll explain who she is later.
Okay.
Be right back.
I'm trying to be smarter with my counter die this time.
Yeah, I noticed.
And making sure I have Durandal buff up.
Yep. I mean, when I say this cutscene you can lose, it's not even necessarily always your fault. Sometimes you do need the dice just to go in your favor. But you're right. It's a quick fight. It doesn't matter if you have to redo it a couple of times.
She's pretty, Skern.
She's the bestest, and I love her, and I want an identity of her.
Oh. But for who?
Don Quixote.
Oh.
That makes so much sense.
I don't even think Puma needs any explanation.
Skern, did you laugh at how much poison damage I did the other day?
Oh, yes. There is no cap. There's no such thing as overkill, so it's fine.
So the people I was playing that with, we were like, okay, but how much damage can we stack on the heart? For reference, it's Slay the Spire. So all four of us were playing the Silent in this multiplayer version of it, because we were doing a mod. And we did 61,554 poison damage. Stacked. But the heart can only, I think, take a certain amount of damage a turn, so it just kept stacking. And it was hilarious.
The exact way the heart works is it's invincible until turn, I believe it's 4,
Mm-hmm.
even in the video game.
Yeah.
So it physically can't take enough damage to kill it.
Yes.
Anyway, it's good to know there's no stack. I hope you enjoyed giving it a heart attack.
So, I want it noted that we had some pretty crazy luck with our cards, in which, as you can see, we all managed to get good poison cards. But what really sold it was multiple people took the burst skill, and we just catalyst the burst skill. And so that's why we got 65,000 poison damage.
Yeah, I was assuming multiple stacks of catalyst.
Yeah, with the burst skill. That is very important. And I think by that time, most of us had just upgraded the catalyst and the burst, so we were doing, like, triple times the catalyst, which is a triple multiplier of poison, so it was really funny. That's the, like, every time the number got bigger, I laughed. Because I was like, how high does it go? It can't get much higher, right? I'm convinced there is no cap.
When you broke the 999 limit, I went 9999 to be clear. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's probably no cap.
There's no cap. Unless there is, and maybe, like...
Maybe add an extra 9.
Yeah, maybe the multiplayer mod takes off the cap. I don't know. So, if there is a cap. All I know is it was really fucking funny.
I mean, it's completely possible. It's just, why bother with a cap considering everything is going to die at past a certain number?
Give me my stagger back!
Roland, stop dodging.
I'm playing him this time.
Roland, stop countering.
Make me.
That's what I'm trying to do. Roland, think of your dead wife.
Ah! Die, 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 die. If he staggers, this will be a lot. Okay. It's guaranteed now. So Argalia has a gotcha if you read ahead of time. So this is what his final attack does.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
So anyway, Furioso.
Die. By the way, that obnoxious animation is what it does every single time you play Furioso.
And that was the end to Library of Ruina.
Yep, we win!
Yeah, please ignore the fact I have scripts open.
The Blue Reverberation Part 2 epilogue?
Yep, it's already open, don't worry.
We managed to put a stop to that sicko and his gang of nutcases somehow. Looks like their books are on another level, too.
This is the end of the Invitation's Guidance. We're at our final destination. Can you give me 2 seconds? I have to fix a thing on my screen.
Yep.
Testing. Can you hear me? Good.
Yep.
Continue.
All right. Now that you're all ready, Angela,
Yeah,
congrats.
nothing bad's about to happen.
It's finally over. You've got a human body, so you don't have to live as a machine anymore, right?
Indeed. I am free now. All the light has been reclaimed. I have gained a perfect human body and freedom. I've made it with your help. Thank you, Roland. All I need to do now is take the book from the light.
All right. Guess it's time for me to finish this, too. Angela, you can guess what I'm about to do now. Yeah?
What?
So, quick aside, this is a very serious scene, and we're going to make a joke that will kill the tension halfway through.
Absolutely.
After we do that, we'll do it for real.
So, it was no coincidence that you came to the library, Roland.
You bet. The series of events leading up to this moment was the biggest gamble of my life.
I see. You helped me attain my freedom, but it wasn't for my sake. You just used me like a tool.
Come on. Don't talk like you got nothing out of me. I never slacked off, you know. I gave it my all to support you until you reached your goal. It's mutual exploitation at the very least.
Did you get the result you wanted?
Well, I got enough. The reason I'd come to the library was to figure out the cause of the phenomenon that created distortions like the pianist, and to find out who was responsible for it. As such, all obvious signs point to you, Angela. None of this would have happened if you hadn't thrown a tantrum in your last moment.
Why didn't you try to stop me or kill me right away then?
First off, you were simply unkillable when I first met you. Second, I wanted to know why you made the choice you did. Third, I thought that maybe you could make a different decision that I couldn't. And fourth, to bring you the greatest loss, the greatest suffering, at the very end of it all. Right now, you are completely human. You can feel pain as its whole, and experience death. I learned here that you went through your own fair share of torment, frustration, and loss. I can understand why you made the choices you made. And seeing you start to contemplate your aim as time went by, I thought maybe there was room for another option. That maybe, just maybe, you might choose a different answer. And if you somehow did, by that smallest chance, then I might have been able to find a different solution myself. But in the end, you didn't. Sure, the pain I went through may be a speck of dust compared to your million years of despair, but so what? That day, I swore to myself before that damned piano. I swore that I'd make the city experience the same sorrow of loss, of frustration that I felt when it took my world away from me. The same as you.
Nuh-uh!
Oh! Well then, that's right. Do you want to get married?
Sure.
Mwah!
Oh, bravo. Oh, what a beautiful story.
I'm all over Angelica. And that's Library of Ruina.
Alright, serious take?
I swore that I'd make the city experience the same sorrow of loss, of the frustration that I felt when it took my world away from me. The same as you.
Then, who will pay for the misery I went through? There was nothing else I could do. All I knew was to make them suffer the same pain.
You're asking me for an answer? If I knew the way, and if I could choose it, I wouldn't have done this dribble. I do know one thing for sure. This is what happens when you try to wash blood with blood. Angela, You have to feel the same sorrow as mine. No, you have to feel even worse than that. You took Angelica from me. She meant the world to me. I sat on my hands as I watched the people I knew die, and I even killed my old friend with these shadowed gloves just for this moment. All for this very moment. I've been suppressing my emotions, forcing a pained smile.
See you shed tears is an unfamiliar sight.
I'm done with the facade now. I'll do everything I can, in ways beyond your imagination, to give you the most painful death possible. And I'll do it right before you take the final step to your freedom. I'll rob you of everything. You'll reap the whirlwind for what you've sown.
I only want to be compensated for my suffering.
What's this now? You're acting all weak all of a sudden? Are you finally starting to hesitate when it's almost over? Nah, can't be. You've got power and knowledge, and now a proper life as a living being on top of it. You just don't want to give up what you finally took hold of.
At least I used a method that isn't for...
You used the same logic as when you'd stolen the light. You used it to kill those who came to the library in the name of a fair price. You didn't even stop to think about the consequences of your actions. That's how you always been. You don't give two shits about anyone other than yourself. I don't blame you, though. I just can't. It's how the city works. That's that, and this is this. That's why I'm going to kill you strictly with the mindset of the city folk. What I need to do is kill you and take my revenge. And what you need to do is kill me and get the freedom you want. We just need to have a simple, raw state of mind as we fight each other. So I want you to stop getting any funny little ideas and stick to your desire for freedom and vengeance. I have nothing but my sorrow, and I want nothing more. It has been, it still is faithful to me. Why should I begrudge it, since during the hours when my soul crushed the depths of my heart, it was seated there beside me? Oh, sorrow, I have ended, you see, by respecting you, because I am certain you will never leave me. I realize it. Your beauty lies in the force of your being. You are like those who never left the sad fireside corner of my poor black heart. Oh, my sorrow, you were better than a well-beloved, because I know that on the day of my final agony, you will be there lying in my sheets, oh sorrow, so that you might once again attempt to enter my heart. And this is a great place to go on break.
Wow.
I thought about who I was going to choose to fight Roland. And the meta choice is to use something like Tiferet or Gibera or Bina, especially because we get 3 floors to deal with him. But I wanted to do the roleplay option and use Netzach and Hesed since those are his actual friends.
Sure.
So I'm going to put the stream on break, and then I'm going to make some pages.
Yeah, see everyone soon. Take your break.
We're back.
All the pages have been made. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Hello.
We're gonna beat this first try. I have a lot of things to say about this fight, too.
I assumed. There's a lot to say about this fight.
We're gonna start with Netsock. So this is...
Look good. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
You first. You first.
This is normal Black Silence, Roland, but with 6 speed dice, and one of them is unclashable. And you better believe he has Furioso ready to go, too.
That's terrifying. I was just going to say that Netsock looks good in that outfit.
Yeah, Roland doesn't care. Roland only has murder in his mind.
Oh, shit. I skipped right by it. Hang on. The assistant librarians are talking about trying to bring Roland to his senses, but they're scared. And Netsock says, what happens depends on what each of us thinks. We gotta believe.
Good luck, Netsock. You're not a great choice for this fight, to be honest with you.
Correct.
If the roleplay route doesn't work, we have backup plans. It's fine.
Our Netsock's abnormality is just not really well suited for the fight.
Correct.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't really... I mean, I know what, like, the theming of his abnormalities are, but I don't remember what, like, the effects are.
Resisting stagger and pierce damage. Netsock does actually have a cheese effect where he can pretty much guarantee win this fight, but at the cost of skipping all of the mechanics, and I think it's boring.
Oh, well, yeah, we don't want to... we don't need to just skip the fight.
Mhm.
That's part of the show.
Worst part of beating up Roland is, Roland, you look so cool.
He does look cool.
Also, I feel like I have to say this out loud in case you do very, very well. This is actually an extremely difficult fight. I got stuck here for a while. I assume you did too on your first try.
Sure did. Yeah, it's really hard, and I might lose, and that's fine. I would like to win, but...
Roland just has so much damage in speed dice. Like, if one person dies, you're just gonna get overwhelmed so quickly. And we're not even talking about the future parts yet.
I'm gonna see if I can skip Furioso. No, I'm not skipping Furioso.
Got real close, but that's sad.
Let's see, who do I have who takes the least amount of damage from Slash? I'm gonna try as hard as I can with Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion to stagger him out of Furioso.
Shinji, just get in the mech.
Just get in the mech, Shinji! Let's see if it works. Goated. Shinji!
Shinji got in the mech!
Roland has distorted.
Oh boy.
If you don't know what this thing is, I don't blame you, but he is something that we've talked about before. Do you remember during Bina Realization when he saw something horrible with Walter?
Yes.
A disgusting, horrible monster that's necessary for the convenience of the city. Something so foul that it traumatized him, even through getting his memory wiped. He has turned into that thing.
Interesting.
This is the easiest phase.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
I like the, yes, he's become an Aldrich horror. So this is the easiest phase.
Yeah, by a significant degree. You are correct.
Anyway, you know how Argalia didn't have multiple phases? Roland sure does. You could argue Roland just turned into a boat.
You could.
Oh my god, he turned
that
into
argument.
a boat.
So the way that this fight works is pretty basic. He has these ads, which are pretty physically weak, but have powerful attacks. If you ignore them, they'll sneak up on you and hurt you quite a bit. Every time you kill an ad, it immediately respawns, but Roland takes 50 damage. Like, he is spawning them. They are parts of his body. He also doesn't have a lot of stagger resistance, so it's pretty easy to stagger him, too. Oh, these are all so good. I think this one is interesting because it gives a glimpse into how Roland views himself.
He's a monster. How depressing.
I feel like that sums up the majority of this game. How depressing.
How depressing.
What, you mean the friendship between Angela and Roland, more or less being fabricated by Roland in order to get close enough to Angela when she's human to kill him is not totally normal and not depressing at all?
Can't have shit in this city.
That's that and this is this.
Got him!
Dang, Mega, you learn fast.
I do.
By the way, when I'm saying that Roland is distorted, there's nothing in the text or like dialogue that talks about that. We don't see him have a conversation with Miss Sun, but the files in the game give a little insight into what's happening.
Yes. He's having a bad time.
But why would Roland distort?
Sadness? Grief? Loss?
Someone's been whispering in his ear a little bit too much.
Now, why would they do that?
Because it's funny.
Well, I can't argue with that.
I mean, this is pretty funny.
There's a lot of interesting red text dialogue, but it's the sort of thing of like, this is a long fight and I'm just going to focus on the fight. If you're curious about it later, I can link you to it. I encourage you to read it, but fight.
Yes.
I need Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion to start spending some of this ammo.
So he needs to get in the mech, I
He
understand.
needs to get in the mech.
He
You know
needs
what?
to get in the mech again.
I'll give him one freebie because he did stop Furioso. Furioso will kill you.
Hey, to be clear, his dad wouldn't give him that freebie.
That's true.
Oh, you stopped an angel, Shinji? Get in the mech and stop another one. Come on, what are you doing? Also, dealing with horror beyond mortal comprehension, Netshock is perfectly suited for this. He has all the drugs ready.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Shinji's just gonna start playing ammunition from hand.
What a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, in canon, is he just throwing bullets at them then?
I guess.
Uses the whole bullet. That's like 60% more bullet per bullet.
So Roland's having a bad time.
Yeah. I thought distorting was supposed to give you superpowers.
So phase 3?
So Roland has manifested partial ego. And that partial ego has taken the form of his wife Angelica.
Oh, this is the phase that keeps killing me, by the way.
Yep. So neither of them can be staggered, and they are both ridiculously empowered. However, they do have an ability called Unstable Bond. If one character can win a clash against both of these abilities in the same turn, both of them will lose 1 stack of Soul Link. When they get to 0, they become dramatically weakened and can become staggered. Also, just like in Undertale, if you kill one of them before the other, something happens. I'll let you guess which one we should kill first.
Also, Zvia's joke that Angela's the one always playing the piano during Roland realizations. Clearly, she is getting out her emotions about being betrayed.
Makes sense.
They also have some, like, sick combo attacks where, if the same character is being targeted by both of them, they get massively buffed.
Basically, you know how we were joking that Angelica's so cool? Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Roland, I know your wife is really cool, but could we not have to deal with her at the same time?
She's my true love!
Okay, but she's gonna kill us.
Yeah, because she's a badass.
Yes, that's why I'm asking you to not do this.
No, this is my ego. My ego is my wife. That's how cool she is.
It's a pretty
That-
cool ego.
You know, that's pretty cool at all. Have you heard of a codependency relationship?
What? What's that?
Good to know. Great.
Oh, they also have emotion levels.
Because of course they do.
They have so many emotion levels for each other.
I mean, technically, Angelica's just a figment of Roland's imagination right now, so that's kind of sad.
Well, hopefully his partially manifested imaginary wife does have affection for him, because if not, that's a really weird imaginary wife to have. Just saying.
Hey, don't kink shame. I mean, it really does feel like Shinji's just looking at this problem and saying, if I shoot it enough, it won't be a problem.
Exactly.
So do you think they have enough speed dice?
Yes.
I don't know. I think they could add one more.
Yeah.
Listen, hear me out. It's just one line of speed dice. Clearly they need to have two lines stacked on top of each other.
Okay, whatever. Oh, I've broken their unstable bond. You have to do some reading in order to do it.
Reading in a Project Moon game.
I know. Alright, we've broke their bond. We have 2 turns to kill them.
What happens in 2 turns?
They get all of their points back.
Oh.
That would be bad.
Okay, so we need to kill Roland first, because if we kill Angelica first, Roland will go fucking berserk.
Weird. Why would he do that?
You know, scientists are studying to this very day why such a thing could happen. But the true answer is we just don't know.
Really? Because I've heard the theory that boo-hoo, my dead wife is probably correct.
You mean to tell me that if he watches his wife die a second time, he's not gonna take it well?
I know that's kind of hard to believe, and even a little bit strange, but hear me out.
Nah, it's just unrealistic. Who cares about their wives these days? No.
You're right, the writing in this Project Moon game is not very good. It's completely unbelievable, actually.
It's so unrealistic, actually.
If you could do me a favor and say that to your wife's face.
Absolutely not. I'd never do that.
If you kill Roland first, Angelica will become heartbroken and basically be useless.
New song!
Roland
And
has
now-
manifested ego.
Again.
It was partial before, now it's the full thing.
Ah.
Up here are the lyrics.
But this song is really sad.
It is. Also, his ego is his wife.
Is what?
His wife.
His wife is... Sorry, I didn't catch the first part.
His ego is his wife.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So a lot of his cards are going to be people who we've killed throughout the game. These are his memory of them. And each of them has a personal association to Roland, and that's why they've been chosen. In Yun's office, we killed the kid, Finn, and Roland felt bad about it. In the Dawn office, Roland had to kill his old mentor in the Smoke War. And in the Zwei Association, Roland saw that guy trying to protect his underlings and doing everything he could to give them a good life, and Roland killed him.
So anyway, face the power of guilt.
He's very guilty. Also, I like the line, "One by one your desires convince me you've always been human." He's talking about Angela.
Mm.
In this phase, Roland begins to summon weapons from his gloves. If any of these weapons survive the turn that they're summoned, they will join a storm cloud at the top of the screen that will augment his, ego attack. Also, he gains strength, but if he fails to do damage, he takes extra stagger damage. He's got a memory of Lovetown. I think you can imagine why. The Liu Association and Xiao fighting with her very life for the sake of her husband. And Shi Association. I don't know why he's thinking about the Shi Association, but he is.
I mean, it's because of fighting to exhaustion and collapsing on each other. Saying it out loud. If you remember, the Shi Association went to the library when they were already completely exhausted.
That makes sense.
Yet doing it for work and their duty. Make more sense now?
Yeah.
If I may be honest, I didn't expect Ned-Shock to get this far.
I came prepared.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah. He's trying to help his buddy.
Yeah, for the sake of those who have not played this fight, usually one person dies during the Furioso part, and then it spirals into you having to do a different floor for the next phases. But here, it's like, because no one's died, we're always able to clash and do enough damage consistently. Good job, Puma.
Thanks. I think that Lily is going to die, and I'm going to let her die.
This is fine. Don't tell Elephas, or he'll pull a Roland.
Elephant stomps his way up from Tifrit's floor.
I believe you mean down?
Oh, he goes up and then he goes down.
He's like, wait, they're on Netzok's floor.
If I make a Limbus Company joke that only Puma will get, Elephas starts distorting, gets punched in the face, stops distorting.
Furioso. The card art for this is really sad. It's Roland having killed the pianist, looking at Angelica's bloody arm hanging from the piano. We're going to attempt to skip Furioso.
Good luck! You did it once, can you do it again? Or to continue the joke I've been making, Sinji, get him in that.
I will be shocked if I can skip Furioso.
Me too! I assume this is Notchlock's end.
I staggered him.
Oh my gosh.
Get fucked, Roland!
Hell yeah.
Damn.
No cool cutscene attacks for you.
Notchlock says, hey, buddy, calm down.
Why don't we get you a drink?
Do you need something harder than a drink? I can make something harder than a drink.
Oh, we dodged a bullet, by the way.
Absolutely, that's what definitely wiped Notchlock's floor.
Yep. Weird, his health isn't going down.
That's weird.
He summoned shadow clones of himself, and if we don't take them out quickly, he's gonna... We've got 3 scenes to get these shadow clones out of the way.
Or else what will happen?
They'll be alive and also fighting us. That's bad. We don't want that.
I can see why they give you at least 3 librarians for this.
floors, yes.
Or yes.
Oh, as a reminder, if you lose at any point, you go all the way back to the first phase of Roland.
Oh.
So yes, usually you will lose the entire fight around here and have to do everything again.
Oh, that sounds exhausting.
Yep. There's a reason this fight takes a while.
Netzuk has 11 strength.
Netzuk has to save his buddy.
This is some Kingdom Hearts shit.
I was about to say, friendship?
Anyway, I think you can agree with me that Roland turned into a boat.
Alright, that's one of them down.
I'll be right back. skater.
You know, there is something funny about just hearing the squeaky toys. Hee hee.
Yeah.
I love this fun.
Here's an attack called Scream. It also features Angelica's corpse. He's having a bad day.
Hey, he's had a bad year.
Year.
This is probably the end of the line for Netzok.
He put up a good fight, man. He did great.
Hesed, we believe in you.
He wanted to help his friend.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hi. I see Netzok still holding on, but it's going downhill.
He's trying. He's not giving up on his buddy.
All of Netzok's remaining buddies on the floor are all sad boys. Look at all their sad expressions on their faces.
It's Volca and Shinji.
Volka's looking sad, Shinji's looking sad, Netzok looks really sad.
Aw. Team sad boy.
I love my dear friend Volca. He is also a sad boy. Honestly, Shinji is in it to win it.
He finally said, fine, I'll get in the robot.
Volca is manifesting child of the galaxy, and it's working.
Roland, do you want this rock?
Shinji? Goodbye, Shinji.
Volca, manifesting child of the galaxy. Shinji, pulling out a gat.
Goodbye, Shinji.
You know, Shinji tried harder than he ever did in Evangelion.
I really did.
Volca? Volca?
Whoa!
Volca!
Damn!
Volca?
God damn, those rolls. You're still holding on.
I feel like I have to give this to Volca.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so fuck Chesed, I guess.
1-4.
Yeah. Chesed and Bina standing ready.
They're both like, how long do you
There-
think... Go ahead.
There was no sobering up. Roland couldn't handle the booze.
Hesed's like, Bina, how long do you think Netzi lasts?
2 acts at most.
Oh, Bina, you're cruel. I'll get some coffee ready. And then they're both like, what the fuck?
What do you mean the battle's over? What?
I have to PM Volca and tell him that he stopped Roland.
Excellent.
Alright, are you ready?
So, what, for me to go ellipses twice? Yes, I'm ready.
A dim-witted egoist whose sight is limited by their own selfishness. A proper fool, chasing after immediate results. That's what you are. And who I am. The same logic that dictates us was bound to be our downfall one day. If we really cared for ourselves, neither of us should have made this choice. It won't last long that way. Being selfish isn't about keeping an eye on yourself and nothing else. We had to take a good look at the things around us and engrave them in our hearts. Everything is interlinked after all. Just kill me already. Hesitating at the end is a bad habit that'll get you offed out there. Alright, chat. And by chat, I mean Chapstick and Mega. Think carefully about the plot. What should Angela do?
First choice of the entire game.
Sure is.
I'm guessing. Okay, wait. Well, we have to do the whole fight again.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I was about to say, don't worry. Puma's going to pick the correct option. He just wants to know what you'd pick.
I mean, I would go for forgive.
I guess it's just a matter of, I mean, obviously it's what the choices are presented in front of us. I feel like probably the bottom one is the correct option in this case, in a kind of like breaking the cycle sort of way.
Listen, there's a what's the word? There's something that happens whenever somebody in this game embraces sorrow, and it usually ends up in not being, as the kids say, a very good time. They're gonna have a bad time. So that's where I'm like,
So here's the thing. I will take the incorrect choice and refight the fight off screen.
Oh, how nice of you.
Yeah.
I obviously can't say anything.
Yeah, so, Mega, Chapstick, is that your final answer?
yeah.
Yep.
Would you stake your life on it?
Ellipses.
I might stake somebody else's life on it.
I would stake Angela's life on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega's just over there, like, pushing me towards the spike pit, like, jump in, see, it's alright, it'll be fine.
Alright. Why don't you hesitate a little longer then? I'll take your head as soon as you let your guard down.
Roland, I'm going to let go. Someone has to break this cycle, ultimately. After all, even I couldn't escape the treadwheel turning for this city. And if I have to be entrapped in more of such cycles, perpetrating deeds similar to what I've done, I don't think I can live with that life further. I would continue to be crushed under the ever-turning wheel. The only difference would be how harshly it smothers me. Achieving freedom was meaningless in a world like this.
What? After all the mess you've caused, you're gonna let go? Now? Were you struck by some huge revelation or something? What about all the people who faced an unavoidable death in this damned library? All those people I've killed. What'll become of them? What was my determination and my despair for these sacrifices I've made? You have to want something, damn it! You can't break it off so easily. You've come too far for that. Someone who doesn't even have a full-fledged desire has no right to take so much blood and power.
I feel their weight now. It's too much for me to bear. I thought this would be the last time. I sincerely mean it. If I shut my eyes again and shed blood one last time, I thought I would be free to live as I want. Alas, I could never be truly free, as long as I was chained to the bonds of the city. You, I, and this library are soaked in the blood of many. All the actions I took in pursuit of freedom only sped this treadwheel. I convinced myself that it was inevitable sacrifice that I had to put up with for the sake of my freedom and amends for my agony. And once this was over, I wanted to stop taking precious things from anyone. I know what loss and pain are, how they feel. However, this wheel that is this city is powered by those crushing everything in its path. If I have to snuff out what belongs to me with my own hand in the end, and if life requires me to spill the blood of others, or less my own blood so that I may live on, I'd much rather remove my grip from this goal. At the very least, I refuse to die under the wheel.
You can't just undo what you've done. You extort from others once and you have to keep doing it. What were you gonna do if you lacked the resolve to commit even that?
The books, the librarians, the library, finally my own freedom. I'll let go of them all first. I will no longer cling to them. I won't try to keep them in my clutch anymore. If I give it all up, then I can reverse this. At least, those who died in the library can be brought back.
Is that the answer you chose? When you can just walk out of this place and go wherever you want to go? When the exit from this prison is finally open? For 1,000,000 years, you've been waiting for the day when you could exact your revenge. And still, you can make that choice? Even when the thing you've desperately wished for is just ahead of you?
Yes, I made this decision by the dint of my own will entirely. This will be the first wish and the last choice I make. Since I've become free from all restraints for the first time.
That still won't make me forgive you. I'm not supposed to forgive you. You can't just let go of stuff on your own. That's not how it works in the city. It's selfish to do that.
Let me ask you one last favor. I am going to leave myself vulnerable for a short while. Expelling everything I've absorbed until now won't be a simple feat. Could you leave me be while I do that? I'm asking you as a dear friend. If you still consider me a friend, that is.
You do know I can just kill you in the meantime instead, right?
I won't stop you. But don't worry. When I'm done, everything will go back to the way it was. I'll disappear without a trace. There isn't much time, so I'll get started right away.
How could you lay down your own goals? How can you cut it off before anyone else? All right, team. What choice does Roland make?
The red option or the blue option?
Ah, yes. A tale's hold us time. I mean, I'll just put in my previous statement of any time we talk about, depressing things or something like that. People distort. It ain't a good time. They have a bad time. So I'm just saying.
Well, only good things have happened from people enacting their revenge. After they do it, they're totally satisfied, and then they go home. They're like, wow, I feel better.
My life is fulfilled.
Finally, I don't have to think about that anymore. Oof. Off to hom hom pang pang.
I have bad news. I don't know where this is in the script.
Should I narrate? I'm narrating.
Let's go ahead and narrate while I look for where it would be in the script.
The colossal, towering tree of light bursts into bloom once again, flooding the city of gray with its warmth. The light that has swaddled the city will permeate the people's hearts, allowing them to finally face the emotions they had long forgotten. However, those seeds won't bear fruit immediately. They won't sprout at the same time. They will slowly poke through the soil. And they will shroud the city in a wave of change that everyone will notice in time. They'll be given an opportunity to face their true feelings and express them. Sadly, I won't be able to see that myself. I'm Angela, but voiced by Puma and not sounding like Angela.
I was about to say, I would do this. I literally can't find where it's on the script. I found it. Now I understand what you meant. What you lot meant when you wished you could be there to see the fruit of your labors. Are you really gonna be alright with letting all of it go? What's going on? You are... Relax. The light is being spread just fine. I just arranged a little room for a brief chat. It'll only take a moment. Time doesn't matter much here, after all. What do you have to tell me at this point? To think that I would let go of my one wish that I've held for 1,000,000 years. That single wish meant for myself. That won't do. It's time for me to claim the freedom for which I've yearned. The path I've been seeking has finally opened. It's my first choice that I've made out of my free will. This is a path I've decided to take entirely of my own volition. The emotions festering deep inside me. Let's have them blossom again together. It's not impossible to do. I know you well. I've always been watching right by your side. Closer than any other. Anyway, so the reason it took me a while is I forgot this is Keter episode 5.
So I'm not going to play through this. This is going to be for next time. But take a look at what's happening.
Oh boy. Angela's here. She's ready to throw down against...
Angela joins the fight.
So Angela has a lot of interesting thing. She's got her own deck that call on abnormalities to come help her, and all of these abnormalities are related to her in some way. Today's Shylook, Child of the Galaxy, Burrowing Heaven, Forgotten Teddy Bear, whatever its name is, and Funeral of Dead Butterflies. There are twice as many emotion coins, she draws more cards and gets more light, and if she ever falls in battle, the realization is over.
So this is the final realization.
This is the Keter realization.
Yep. I'm not going to play through the whole fight, and you'll immediately see why, but I'm going to hit the start button so you can see what happens. I forgot there was a cutscene. Do you want to read it, Skern?
Let me find out where it is. Not episode 5. Hold on. Keter battle.
I just want to say this song, I'm getting PTSD from Lobotomy Corp. This was the song of you're having a bad time. Sorry.
It's all good. Let's sharpen all the vexation, anger, and sadness you felt. Bring forth a cutting edge for your true feelings in this light. Are you suggesting that I should thwart this plan again? I can't do that now. I shouldn't repeat my mistake again. I'll spread the light with what I've learned from this place according to the original plan. And how pitiful. You've suppressed your emotions and sunken deep. Perhaps I should show you the past and remind you once more. Right now, you're having trouble facing it straight. You'll soon realize what your mind desires and accept it. I'll show it to you in a way that should be familiar for you. You're not going to change my thoughts.
Look at that face!
Anyway, while we show this, may I explain the endings we skipped?
Please.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to paraphrase both of them instead of actually going through the actual scenes because they're long. Roland goes on a rampage and then dies with a bunch of blaze on his back. Angela kills literally everyone in the library and takes over a large portion of the city for about 13 years and then is killed by someone who was helping her take over part of the city. Those are the endings we skipped.
Do we know who that somebody was?
They're just named question marks, but I know who they are.
Oh.
Explicitly, they are a group called the Book Hunters that appeared directly after Angela started taking over the city. As I said, it was for 13 years.
You might notice there's no way Angela's winning this.
Yes. Anyway, next time we do this, it's all me for a while.
Keter comes to help!
Yay.
We'll do this next time.
Yep.
Look at them in their cute matching outfits.
Yep. Rosalind and Zebra and Aura and whoever the fuck Katya is are pissed.
Just
We were sidelined this entire time while Roland was going on a rampage.
I bet Aura's pissed because we interrupted her farming. I'm very clever.
So we will have a chance to build them out and give them decks. And unlike every other realization, it's fought in different receptions, not...
Yep.
Additionally, each of them has a cutscene between that gives a little bit of extra context and has more of question mark, fucking with Angela.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I just immediately took question mark, and I think you could tell what I was trying to do with her.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't it feel so good to let your emotions blossom? Let's do it together. Just like before.
Anyway, next time we do this, it's just going to be all me for a while.
We'll probably need 2 sessions to close out Library of Rona unless I go really fast.
I'd agree.
Very well.
One tapping
2
Black
more weeks
Silence
of
with
Ruina.
Netsock.
Mhm.
What a wild...
Yeah, that was pretty great.
I will admit, while I took question mark just immediately for reasons, I might ask someone else to take her for the realization parts, simply
That's
because
fair.
I don't want to be both voices continuously.
Yep. No, totally fine. Just tag one of us in, and I guess put a script in our hand.
I'm most likely going to pick Puma simply because he knows who she is.
I wiggle my fingers.
Is it Ina?
That's right! It was me the entire time! Boy, how did I get into this place?
I actually have an idea of who I think it is, too.
Oh,
You can give a theory.
No, I don't know if I should, because it might be spoiler.
It's not spoilers, it's if it's a theory. We just won't answer you.
I think it's Carmen.
why Carmen?
I think it's Carmen.
We'll have to find out next time on Library of Rona. I'm still Anna.
I'm probably still going to make you do her voice simply because it would be better to me to have to voice act against someone.
Okay, I'll do my best.
No, you're being mean and trying to be very stoking of my emotions and trying to make me change my mind.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Skarn.
shouting into the megaphone.
Skarn, it'll be so easy. Let's just poke and prod at that little seed of anger that you've got nestled inside your heart. And
Well, you're
see-
right. I cried it out, and now I feel spite. And it's weird. It's towards you.
That's so funny. It's almost like that's not actually going to solve any of your problems, Angela. Let's go back to some of those previous feelings.
Let me just erase everything again.
Didn't it feel so good when you threw a temper tantrum and made all the Saphira mad? I thought that was funny. It was so cathartic. You deserve it. You've been working so hard.
And
I
those
have been working very
outfits.
hard.
I'm going to cut the stream here. Thanks for coming and watching.
Yep, we won't be back next week because someone's on vacation.
Hi.
But
It's
we'll be
me.
back eventually. Goodbye.